My hi. Okay. Hello. Hello, friends. Am I live? I am. Okay. Hi, friends. Good afternoon. Hi, Mary. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Barb. Good afternoon. I love it. I love this layout. I'm not too keen about the transition, but it's okay. Holy, hi, it's been so long. So nice to see you here. Thank you for hanging out. So let's see. It's is my audio okay? I did. I am speaking a little bit lower. So I think that I put the volume up higher. And another thing that I mean, I haven't been on StreamYard in like so long, and you guys, this like mountain of scrunchies, it's cute, but this is oh, this is annoying me. So I think we're just gonna have this for a few minutes to look pretty, right? And then we're gonna switch it. Um, I also have the fan behind the computer so it doesn't overheat. So I hope that you guys don't hear that. So all I'm doing right now is just kind of quality check. Yes, so nice to see you. I hope that you are okay. How was your holidays? So that is great. I'm glad that you guys can hear me. No fan sound. Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Sandy, for that. You guys, some of you may know that at the beginning of the month, I was like sick and I was out of commission for like a whole week. And today, I'm I don't know. I just woke up with it again. Um, I'm gonna give myself like today. Actually, I might go into the walking clinic this afternoon because quite honestly, even from like this morning, I'm feeling worse now than I did this morning. But I did wanted to keep my mind a little bit busy and I decided to just come on live. I started this little project. It does not have a name. I don't know what's it gonna be. Oh boy, my AirPods are about to die because they would that would happen. Let's see. Um, I'm just gonna do this. Okay. So this is gonna be super low key. I'm going to just talk as much as I am able to. I might be quiet for a lot of pockets of time because my chest does hurt a lot. Um, which is the reason why, like in real time, I'm actually almost whispering. I had to go ahead and put the sound of the mic up almost all the way so that you guys can actually hear me so that I'm able to stay at a low tone. Um, so if you guys are joining and you see that um, I'm not as like talkative or it's not my usual self, My energy, oh gosh, yeah, I need to take this out. My energy is not there, but I wanted to just keep busy for a little bit. So I'm gonna just be on for as much as I can. I don't really have a time frame, to be honest. It'll probably be about an hour, or a little less, but I'll try to keep it at about an hour of hangout here. So let me just take a minute to get rid of my background. Um, for as much as when I stay still is great. I love it. I absolutely love it. But let's resume back to my normal mess behind me. Let's I don't really know if I know how to take this out. Virtual background. Here it is. What about if we do the blur? Ooh, no, no, no. Ta-da! So much better. So much better. Hi, Jolie. Hello, hello. Yeah, so I was even going to go ahead and include a little bit of music with the StreamYard. However, the problem with that is that my brain is not gonna be able to handle all that, like music and stuff. So it's okay. We'll just kind of chit chat and you guys, give me something to talk about if you're able to. Actually, so here's the thing, right? I know, you know what, Sandy. So I was actually considering to get a like a professional pro. Okay, not professionally taken pictures because I can actually take pretty decent pictures and edit them myself. But like, I would love um to print it out on fabric and just kind of make my own backdrop. It might not be the same, I get it, but I was thinking of doing that. But anyway, so what was I saying? Um, I actually completely forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, about how I hold. So here's the thing, right? And this is, I do have my phone here, which I was going to use. I'll probably switch over to that to see if it's any better, but I think that this is okay because maneuver the I can maneuver the computer screen and lower it to like kind of show a little bit more. I have like a white um like house dress on. That's why I had to put this here and pin it so that you guys can. Can you hear me now? Oh gosh, it's okay. There was a time that I cared about all of these trials and errors in the lives, and it's okay. It is totally okay. Good afternoon or good morning. Happy Tuesday, Patty. Okay, I am going to switch over to the cell phone and see what happens. I'm not able to add both cameras because that's an upgrade, but we're still figuring this camera thing out, and then I'll start crocheting. Okay. iPhone. See, so it's so weird. It is so weird, right? Because I have to look over here because of all of the comments, but the camera's right there. So you guys tell me, does the quality look better now? And then if this looks better, then I'll just like tip it a little bit. 1, 2. Quality is better. Okay. So let me see if I can, like, there was a time that I was able to have, like, already know what the setup is, but I haven't been on StreamYard in forever. I'm trying to put, oh, what about if I put this up higher? Right? And then I put it over the computer. And now, oops, sorry. So we're gonna see like my from my eyeballs down, but I also want you to kind of just like see my work. Hey, Shar. Okay. So it had been years since the last time that I had done a C2C anything. Again, I this doesn't have a name. I only have one skein of this and of this yarn, and I've had it for years. I do not remember where I got this because again, I've had it for years. And this is the yarn, the Premier yarn, and the color is called Pink Candy Rose Bombón Dulces de color de rosa. So, Sandy, a C2C is just a short abbreviation for corner to corner because when you crochet, um, you start at the corner and you create um, and you create like a little block. There's another word for it, cluster. There, you kind of create a cluster, right? This one cluster, and then you kind of like just kind of keep working your way diagonally going up. And then whenever, um, depending on what the project is, right, you just keep going on. So you need to stop, and you're at this point, you're increasing the diagonal, um, corner to corner, C to C, going up, right? You're increasing. When you stop and you decide that it's time to, decrease, then you start working backwards, and, you start bringing the, diagonal lines smaller and smaller and smaller until eventually you get to this top. Would it be this top or this top corner? But until you eventually get to the top corner, and you're going to end up with, again, a single cluster. A lot of people do not like, this because it can be pretty tedious. It also is a yarn hog, if you will, right? It does take up a lot of yarn. As you can see, it is very, it is a very thick, I mean, the yarn itself is a bulky, it is a bulky 5, and it almost feels like a 6 because it's pretty thick. Yeah, Jolie is one of those people that is not a fan of this style. And I think I saw, was it Barb? Yeah, you asked if it is a shell stitch. It is not. It is just called, a corner to corner. It's just C2C, corner to corner, and I'll do it here. And I was mentioning, I had started talking about the way that I hold the yarn. Um, oh my God, yes, Barb, I really, 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 really wish that I would have had more of this yarn. If anything, I'm just going to, I'm so sorry. If anything, I will try to see if I have like the same weight, and I will then just kind of make a scrappy type, um, just kind of keep going as if it was like a scrap project. And, yeah, so I tried making one for my son when I was pregnant 6 years ago. I frogged it 2 weeks before he was born and made a 8-point star blanket instead. Had so much yarn left over, I made another blanket. Yeah, this eats up yarn like no tomorrow. That's what I've been told, because to be honest, um I've never made a blanket for myself, but in the past I have made blankets for other people, and it's been many, many, many years. Um so what was I saying? I don't know. Oh, about how I hold it. So I discovered that, so before I literally would hold my project and hold the yarn like this. Now, that is how I am able to have like the best, tension. And of course, I have to do this. That is how I can have like the best tension whenever I am working. However, the problem with me doing that is that over time, oh my God, I don't know where the camera is. Um, like because I have really bad carpal tunnel, and I don't know, God knows what else I have going on, but I get like such severe pains in my hands because of the way that I hold with the yarn. So just recently I started to crochet again because I discovered a new way of holding the yarn. And it's probably going to be super weird, I know, but I I literally do this, and again, I I don't know how to describe any of this, so I'm just trying to slow it down. I wrap my hands around and put my finger under, and now it's gonna look like the same as everyone else. But I have to wrap my hands in the in the in the yarn. Sometimes I have to do it twice, if that makes sense. And then I can just go ahead. But here I have already created the cluster 1, 2, 3, and now I'm just going to go into the space here. This is a horrible angle, but I'm gonna go into the space here, and I'm just gonna do a slip stitch. And now I'm going to chain 3, and I am going to do 2 double crochet in that space. So the entire time we are working into that space, and it's just 2 of them. I am still working on, and now I'm going to slip stitch. I'm still working on my tension, um, holding the yarn like this. But the reason why, you know, it doesn't hurt. My hands does not hurt when I hold it like that. So I need to find a way to make this work, right? Um, I know everyone have spoken to me about um, getting like some arthritis type gloves, and I for this hand, because sometimes it does get, and you can kind of tell a little bit like at the top of my knuckles here, you can kind of already see um like the puffiness a little bit. I don't know if with this angle, but so what I do, so this is a ankle or a foot like a foot, what is this called, suppression situation. I have no idea what to call it, but ooh, it feels good. It feels good. um so what I do is that I put this on, and then I lift this up, because again, this is meant for like this is your heel on this area. So I bring it up, push it down a little bit more, and now it's making like the top of my knuckles and the top of my hands. It's suppressing that area, and man, it just feels so great. It does. It really, really, really feels good. I don't put this on for too long at a time, because the natural thing for me to do with this on is, if you can tell, is someone's like doing like a puppet with my hands. Um, so if you can imagine, this is not supposed to be for this, right? Um, this is just what I have for now. And when I don't need it to be so tight, I just bring this down, or I don't really do it on the other side, but I have more movement, if that makes sense. Let's see. I do not know how is it that people are able to like not look at their work, because see, I still have it's like muscle memory, right? Like I immediately want to do this, but I'm trying to tell my brain this is not how you hold it. This is how you hold it now. I don't want to put this on right now. Okay. Um Barb, start taking your vitamins. Honestly, I mean, if we're gonna go that route, then that means I passed it on, virtually to you, because I started this whole thing a few weeks ago. Uh, it's it's winter, y'all. I really needed to like be summer. When people hear me talk about like how much I do not like winter, there's a reason. There is a reason. I'm always sick. Not really. I usually get sick once in the season, but that might be changing, because let me tell you, I feel like right now I'm always sick, and this is not okay. Wish I could hold what? Wish I could hold that to crochet, but I'm excited for my knit machine. So I will do some crochet for that. So Mary, look, I don't know if oh, I'm over here moving my computer. It's not my computer. It is my phone, because I kind of forgot it was the phone. But is this gonna work? I don't think it's gonna work. Anyways, you see it right there, right on that corner. Um, I'm making you guys dizzy. I'm so sorry, and I didn't warn you guys. But okay, so I was working on a project last night with this yarn, because it's a bulky 5, and I just wanted to I wanted to see if if it will if it'll crank, since the velvet bulky 5 cranked just fine, but it did not. Yay, Jolie, what are you working on? um so like for me, I I just frogged the whole thing, and I'm very upset that it did not work. I want it to work, because um the little bit, I think I did about 26 rows, and it was so squishy. It was so nice. It really was nice. But but no. I had to frog it. I'm going to keep trying. I will keep trying. And quite honestly, if I need to learn how to hand knit just to be able to use this yarn, I want this yarn as a headband. Oh, that sounds fun. 1, 2. Okay, so let me just show for those of you that this is like new to you, the corner to corner. So this is my last cluster on this side, right? On this side. And now I want to go up. I'm going to go up. So I have to chain 6. I'm going to chain. Here I go again with my chain 1, 2, 3, oops, 4, 5, 6. And again, because I had to frog it, this happened. Because I had to frog it last night and I don't have a winder. Okay, so now we're going to go down to the chain number 4, or if it's easier, you can just go up 3. 1, 2, 3, right? So we're going to be here. Let me go up. So this is how it looks. We're either going to go 1, 2, 3, or we're going to go down 4. You know what I mean. You know what it is. I'm over here like showing like you guys don't know. Anyways. So 1, 2, 3. And I am going to do a double crochet without splitting the yarn. There it is. When I'm going up, sometimes I have to hold the chain over here because it is long, right? So sometimes I have to hold the chain and then do that first double crochet. It gets easier when on the next 2. So you're going to do another double crochet on the next stitch down. So if you're going from the bottom up, it'll be on the 2nd stitch. And then you're going to do 1 more double crochet on that last stitch. And because I'm showing you guys, I am a hot mess. Okay. Anyway, so at this point, this is how it looks, right? That cluster is done, but we're going to want to turn our work. So I just do this. And then at this point, you have Pac-Man. You know, you have a Pac-Man situation happening here. And we're going to join this cluster with the rest of your work by going into the big opening. And you're just going to do a slip stitch. Boom. That's it. You're going to chain 3. And now you're going to do 2 double crochets because this chain 3 counts as 1 double crochet. That is 1, I'm like splitting my yarn in two. And now when you do that, right, like remember this is the chain 3. This is, no, this is not good. Hang on. Hold, please. So this is the chain 3 right here. This is chain 3, and then there it is. Chain 3. I don't, this is not supposed to be a tutorial, you guys, but for whatever reason, I felt like explaining that. And because of like the angles of this is a whole mess, I can do a tutorial on this if you guys would like me to do one in the future, because quite honestly, this is kind of hard to do with this angle. And I was trying to say all of that to say that once you do that cluster and you have Pac-Man, this is just like, so I tend to think, I tend to say that this is Pac-Man, and then here's all of the kids, like everything that happens in the middle is all of the Pac-Man, mini Pac-Man kids, and then whenever you join the top, that's Mrs. Pac-Man or Pac-Woman. Listen, I'm trying to teach my kids how to crochet, and it's been very interesting finding ways to describe how to do things. So that's how I've been explaining to my kids. I don't know if it's working, but you guys tell me. So remember that we're going to go, that we went into the opening here, and we just slip stitch, and we're going to chain 3 and 2 double crochet. See, when I hold it like this, I even go faster. I crochet faster, because that's what, for years, well, I crochet faster unless I split the yarn. There. The other thing that happens with me is that I do have a big chest area. So I use them as pillows, and that's how I'm able to get like a good, I don't know how to describe it, but I'm able to keep my tension like pretty good. Um, and also by doing this, I'm able to take my glasses off and then work comfortably. I cannot do that right now, even though I kind of want to, because I have to see, I have to see um, the screen to read. I'm trying to take this out of this knot. Bye, Patty. Oh my God, that was like 3 minutes ago. Let's see. Thank you so much. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you so much for hanging out. Good afternoon. And Barb says, I posted in Discord the crochet baptism blanket I am finishing up. I still have to put on edging on it. I also have a picture posted. I also picture posted the yarn I am using. I'll go take a look. Barb, this is such a easy stitch. It really is. And I'm gonna be honest, like you don't even technically have to worry so much about your tension because like they're clusters. They're clusters. Um and it's gonna be good regardless, you know? It's gonna be really, really good. And I feel like so if hang on, I need to drink something. I should have grabbed my tumbler of water. So here's the thing, right? With this, if you were to use these super chunky yarn, of course, it's gonna make the most coziest blanket, lap blanket, baby blanket. Um, I would suggest that if it's for a baby, maybe do a thinner yarn depending on where you are climate wise. But otherwise, this is just a beautiful, beautiful cozy stitch. And if it is for for a baby in a climate area that climate area that runs warmer a lot of time, then you can just go ahead and use a thinner yarn, and it'll even be super delicate if you think about it. Like it'll be so delicate, um maybe even, I don't know. It'll be a very thin blanket. Oh, hi Sherry, good afternoon. Was it morning? Yeah, it's almost afternoon for you. Wait, no, you're Eastern time. And again, I'm trying to like not get into the habit of going back to my old ways of holding the yarn like that. I have to like constantly remind myself to not do that, but it is what it is. So yeah, when I try to oh wait, that's three. One, two, and three. So when I tried to put this through my Central 48 last night, I got to about, I don't know, it was about, I want to say about 26 rows, and it was skipping. It wasn't even tucking. It was just skipping all, oh gosh. It was skipping all the way through. Like it was at least 6 stitches. Um so I decided to scrap it, frog it, do without. I left the machine there um because I do need to work on a project with it. Um Make another hat or make a tube to start collecting tubes and make a blanket, because I do want to make a blanket. I also want to make a cardigan. So I want to make a panel with it. Oh, several panels, I should say. I will look at the comments in a little bit, but again, I don't know how to work without like I have to look at it, right? To when I finish this cluster, and then I just kind of like fix that cluster because and that's how we make another line. Hi, Sunday. Nice to see you. Yes, it's a struggle. I changed the way I hold my yarn 100 times while crocheting. Yes, I I I hear you. Okay, I kind of want to look at the camera for a little bit, so I'm just going to push back so that my face can be like on frame, and I could do that. Cool. Let's see. I'm thinking of doing a live stream tomorrow. I have an electric circular knitting machine. Ooh. Wait, electric? I said that they were all manual. Or do you mean that you have, which machine do you have, Sunday? Let's see if my AirPods. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Also, I just looked down and I noticed that the computer charger is not connected. So I'll be right back. Jam it. Okay. Cool. Come on. Hold please. Entertain yourselves for like 20 seconds while I fix the charger. Okay. And I am back. Okay, so what did I miss? Okay, so I have this Amazon box that I don't know why this is here. That's trash. So I have this Amazon box. I have no idea how big it is. So we can find out. It's one of those like medium-sized boxes. Um, it is 13. This is a 13 by 13 by 8, and I just kind of used. I kept the. I just kept the box, and I have to take this off. And this is my yarn box. I know Sherry, you use like one of those like plastic bins. Um, this is my box. Okay, I have to get my laptop situated on my kitchen table to do the live, so that's a project for tomorrow morning. Okay, so I am here at the end and I am going to chain six. Remember, at the when we're going up, we are going to always chain six to go up and increase. One, two, three, four, five. One more. We want to increase another row, and then we're going to um, go down to the fourth or the, I like to say the third one up. So one, two, three, go into the third chain and do a double crochet. Just be very careful because depending on, oops, double crochet. Because depending on the yarn, like this one is a very fluffy, um, chunky yarn and it loves to split if I am not careful. And then you're going to do one double crochet in the next stitch going down and one double crochet on the last stitch, which would be the first stitch from the bottom up. The jammet I see on the Canadian Amazon is still manual. I guess we don't have that one here yet. I want a jammet just so I can. Yes, yes. I am here for that. Yes. So imagine, oh, this is a slip stitch. Okay, now imagine jamming, the jammets messing up. I mean, I talk to all my things. I talk to myself. I talk to these objects that don't move all the time. I would be like, yeah, that would be hilarious. Angela. Hello, Angela. I still want to learn how to crochet and knit. All I can do is the basics. Honestly, I have been crocheting since my son was a baby. That's when I like started to crochet, and he's now almost 14. But I still consider myself a newbie because for many, many, many years, I did not touch a hook, and that's when I switched over to sewing. And but it is still my love language. I love all things fiber, and I'm practicing. This is me practicing. You can do it too. Just just keep doing your thing. It'll be fun. When the printer here at work jams, happens a lot, I say, "Oh, jam it." I had to I had to go to the website, but it was shipped from Amazon. But you have been actively crocheting since 2014-15. Yeah, when you was pregnant with Lucy. Yeah, I was. Yeah, that's those were the most active years between I want to say 2012 and 2015. Yep. Okay. So remember that was Mrs. Pac-Man that we joined here, and now I created the first cluster, and that's um, baby Pac-Man, and I'm going to slip stitch and chain 3. That is considered 1 double crochet, and I'm going to now do 2 double crochet. And again, if you guys want me to do like a dedicated video doing this, and we can make like a little washcloth of some sort from start to finish, so that you guys can see the process with a better view, lighting, um, all of that, and when I'm not like half sick. Let's see. This lefty tried my best. This lefty tried my best to teach you from afar. Yep. And that was interesting because I am a righty. Hola, Juana. Saludos. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for being here. And this is why I say that in everything, all the clusters here that are in the middle here, right? They're baby Pac-Man or mini Pac-Mans, because to me that's what it kind of looks like, right? Like it's a Pac-Man. We're going to slip stitch into, let me do that again. See, this is why I need like my chest. So this is that space, and we're going to slip stitch into that space to bring it together, and then we're going to chain 3. We only chain 6 when we get to the bottom, and we want to increase another row. But everywhere else here in the middle with the baby Pac-Man, they only get 3 because that is the first double crochet of the cluster. So that's chain 3 and then 2 double crochet. One, don't split the yarn. You don't have to go so fast because this is not a race. And then here is baby Pac-Man, and we're going to go into that space, and we're going to slip stitch and 3. I'm going to switch over to the old, let me see. I don't know. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, slip stitch, and 1, 2, 3. One. So this yarn, the hook size is supposed to be 8, but I couldn't find my hook in the middle of me trying to figure out what I wanted to do with myself this morning. I did find it after. Um, as a matter of fact, it was right before I started the live. I have a size 8. It's the only size 8 that I have, and it's the only one in the bigger sizes that I have. Other than this, I do have a 6, and I believe I have a 6.5, and then that's it. And then it jumps to an 8. I think I need to like get a crochet hook set with bigger sizes. I have all of the between me and my daughter, we have all of the tiny sizes, and that's fine, but I want to do I want to be able to have one, two, three. I want to be able to have the bigger sizes as well. Not that I'm even interested in ever really making like those ginormous chunky ones, but you never know because as a crafter, and if you're a crafter, you know what I mean. As a crafter, we could say all we want that I'm not gonna make XYZ, and then you just wait. You just wait. One day, very soon, in the near future, you're gonna make XYZ. So let's see. I have a teaching certificate. Well, wait, let me read that again. I have a teaching certification for crochet through the Craft and Yarn Council. I'm thinking of doing a level 2 certification Sunday. Oh my gosh, that is the coolest. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. That is pretty cool. Juana, how are you doing? It's been a while. So nice to see you. Okay. I have several bees in front of me that need wings. Those are so adorable. You got me wanting to play Pac-Man now. It's fun. Yep, you want to do all of the things. I just want to craft. AP is no fun. I have a 9 and I think whatever the pea size is as well in a froze hook. A 9. Yeah, that one is chunky. I have all the different sizes and hooks. I'm like talking so much. I feel like I am. I have to like always have chapstick, not only so that I can moisturize my lips, but also because I do this with the chapstick. This is my fidget toy at all times. I always like I always have to have, and there are times where I lose it. I have like 20 of these. When I go back to work and I'm at work, I have this as well with me at all times. Um, but right now my lips just like so dry. And what time is it? Ooh, so we have an hour already, an hour and 5 minutes, and I haven't really made a dent. One, two, and three. I said I wanted to just be here for about an hour, but we'll hang out a little bit more. One, two, three, and then slip stitch. So I did wanted to talk about how I'm now on TikTok, right? I mean, I have been for some time. And yesterday I hit 100 subscribers. I'm so excited. Um, it's a slow progression, so it's nothing like woohoo, but it is a big deal to me, like to see that first 100. I'm very excited about it. Um, but I'm mentioning that because, oh, I just like scratched. Hang on, I have to finish this stitch though. Oh my goodness. And slip stitch and three. You wouldn't be able to see it, but I nipped my cuticle and I actually cut. Like I scratched. I didn't cut. I scratched, and ooh, it's, it stings now. Like how do you manage to like ding your own cuticle? Ugh, leave it to me to do all the weird things. But I don't have TikTok. Mary, yeah. Um, Juana, thank you so much. Yeah, so I haven't gotten to the point of doing like all the fun TikTok stuff. I don't know that I'm gonna be that TikTok personnel like that. I'm gonna keep it very business casual for the most part, just for the business, but it doesn't matter. Like it's still very fun to do. Um, and I'm bringing all of this up because I want to go live on TikTok. And I don't know why it just feels so different than coming live here. When I am live with other creators, um, it's just so different. It is so different. Um, okay, so let me just, before I keep talking, I'm going to take that one out. So that was Mrs. Pac-Man, and now we are going to create Mr. Pac-Man. Okay, and in order to do that, we're going to chain six and we're going to go up one cluster to create another row of baby Pac-Man. Okay, so we're going to one, two, three. This is why I hold my stuff here. One, two, three, four, five, six. We're going to chain six. That's what we did. We're going to go down four or up three. Same thing. One, two, three, four, or one, two, three. You land on the same place. And when you get there, you are going to do a double crochet. So remember to yarn over because every time I say that, I don't. And then just take it slow here because since this is a long chain that you created, you see how it's very yaggedy. So you just want to hold on to that chain. And then you are going to do a double crochet onto the next stitch down, which would be the second one going up. That's one double crochet. And on the last stitch, you're going to do one more double crochet. I need more. Okay. So it looks like this. And now, no, it looks like this. And now we're going to turn our work. Okay. And now here is Mr. Pac-Man, right? That's Mr. Pac-Man. we're going to join Mr. Pac-Man with the rest of the baby Pac-Mans into the space, into that space with a slip stitch. We're going to go up 3. That wasn't right at all. Oh, I think it is time to start wrapping up. So I don't know if you can tell, but like, can anybody tell me what is wrong with this picture? I'm gonna do it this way so I can see. That is not right. So let's take that out. And I'm just gonna take, why? Why does it look wrong? Am I having a glitch moment? Okay, so if we got it here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We are going to turn our work and we're going to slip stitch. Oh, wait. I was right. 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 I just needed to keep going. That's why it looked weird because I just needed to keep going. So, and then that's the first cluster and that's the first baby Pac-Man. And we're going to, oops, there. See? No, no. This angle is all sorts of blah, but trust me, there's, this is the second double crochet. Sorry, I get quiet sometimes and like for no reason. And then that's the second one. One, two, three. One, two, oh, 1, 2, 3. I am clearly like in my element right now. So it's, if you guys are like writing and stuff, talk amongst yourselves because right now I kind of just want to finish the row so I don't lose the momentum. I'm so happy that I haven't been like coughing a lot because this morning I was coughing a lot. My chest does hurt right now still. Where's the space? Where's the space? Space, space. Yo, no. Where are you? Okay, there. And then it's 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And just so that I can like catch up on comments, I'll do this. I should have measured um when I first started because I think that we've done like maybe 4 rows together. Mm, 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 mm. Juana, what is this beautiful stitch? The name. It is called Corner to Corner, also known as C2C for short. So whenever you see people talk about, um, you know, just literally the abbreviations C2C, or when you read C2C anywhere, that is what that means. And what that means is that we're starting with one cluster, one little block in one corner, and we are working our way up diagonally until you get to a point in your project that, well, and by doing, by going up diagonally, obviously, as I said, we're going up, we're increasing. You get to a point in the project where you need to create the other part of the square. So we start to work our way down the diagonal, and at that point we are decreasing, and we end up on the other corner of the project with a single cluster, if that makes sense. Okay, I am going to stop here with the crochet. I'm going to, I do give my hands a lot of breaks, even though it's not like in a lot of pain, but my entire body right now um, is very heavy, and it's just, I need to like step away, kind of go for a little bit of walk and do something, and then continue later. But I did wanted to mention about this particular style. This is great to make like bandanas. Whether you're making bandanas for your hair, scarves, doggy bandanas, like this is pretty cool. Without you having to make a square, right? Um, it's really nice. There's so much that you can do with this. My head is starting to feel like I'm floating. All right, so we have an hour and a little over an hour and 20 minutes. I am going to part ways here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this very impromptu live. I will um, I will be doing lives like this where they're very impromptu and others might be more scheduled and planned and all of that. But um, I was not going to be doing lives as much because I wanted to do more recording, but lives are fun. So here we are. Let's hang out. And until next time, friends, um, I hope that you are staying well, that you are enjoying your time, and thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please hit the like button and of this live. Um, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I hope that you like the content here. It's not just crochet. That's actually my sewing machine. I do some embroidery, sewing. I do a little bit of a lot of things, including embroidery, even though I don't do too much. I haven't done too much of that as of late. But, and thank you so much, um, Sandy. I'm not really sure who else is my mod right now. I think Mary, you might be a mod as well. But thank you so much to the mods. Before I I went away, I just needed to say thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye, friends.